Releasing a game is exciting, but the feeling of seeing someone play your game and enjoy it is just awesome. The first time this has ever happened to me was with a game called Square Scramble. I look back very fondly on this game because throughout the entire development I was the coolest kid in school. I would go into the library and, because the game wasn't blocked on the school's internet, you would see everyone playing it. To give a brief rundown of Square Scramble, it's a physics-based fighting game where you would attempt to knock the other player outside of the screen. The characters are constantly bouncing and you only have control over their horizontal movement. The simplicity of the game's controls and concept really lent well to the strategy while playing it, because there were several different ways you could actually go about defeating your opponent, and add on skin and color selections, boss battles in a single player mode, and you have yourself a pretty fleshed out web game to play with your friends. I had a lot of fun making the game and would take and implement feedback from all the people I could find playing it. Admittedly though, it wasn't a perfect game. It had a lot of bugs, and often the physics would act out of line and would be aggravating to some players. So here I am, 4 years later, and there's a bit of downtime in my schedule, so I decided it would be fun to try to recreate the game, but, like, better. So the obvious place to start is to start off with 2 squares and then make them jump. If this isn't gameplay, then I don't know what is. Give them controls and you have yourself a fully functioning mess. I spent a lot of time trying to make sure that it kept the same kind of feel as it did in the original game, which was a little difficult because I was using 2 different game engines, but after having some people help me, thanks to my girlfriend who put up with a lot of my crap, check her out on Twitch please, I got it feeling pretty fun. After that, it meant it's time to build some UI, which I didn't realize until just now how much there is actually I have to make. But after getting some menus into place, I get to start on what I think is the most interesting part, building out the maps. Now, there's a lot of thought that goes into the creation of each map. I have to consider how the players will interact with each map, the strategies that in Square go brrrr. Perfect! So, I made a bunch of maps, taking a hefty amount of inspiration from the game Stick Fight, and I really like it. I was considering doing randomized map, but I'm not super sure about them. Now, this is where I was ready to call it good, because I didn't think I was going to do too much with it. I really just wanted to prove to my younger self how dumb and stupid and bad he was at making games, because this whole part only took me like an hour or 2 to make. But then it dawned on me, I really have nothing better to do. So I added particles, visual effects, random maps, different modes, options, skin selections, computer AI, and a bunch of other garbage that I really shouldn't have been wasting my time on. But hey, at least I wasn't spending the time on speedrunning Minecraft for 3 months when I had the 18th most wishlisted game on Steam. But as of right now, that's where the game is at. I would be curious to know though, does this look like a game you'd want to play? Because as of right now, I don't plan on releasing it, but if it seems like something interesting, I would maybe put some more time into and re-release it, but I am trying to prioritize the development of my main game, Wishlist Color War on Steam. But yeah, let me know. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later, nerds.